Like, it's the shit.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, how? What's up, boy?
Hey man, hey, nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
Nothing, not a damn thing, nigga. Hey, Bill, too, what's
What's
up with y'all boys, man?
what's
What
up
up,
Nothing
with
much,
y'all
boy?
boy,
man. T
man?
Will, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm
You
having
know
to
what I'm
jump off
saying?
around 9:30,
Hey,
y'all.
babe,
Got a
you
call.
you, you gotta get up at 9:30?
Yeah,
Damn.
Damn, who gotta get off at 9:30?
yeah. I gotta jump. I gotta jump on a call for work. Well, yeah.
Damn, you just like the Chiefs, nigga. You might well let somebody else get in.
Right? Shit.
Hey, that
Hey,
nigga
let's talk
got
about this,
a t-shirt,
man.
t-shirt on today.
That shit
Uh,
off.
It's in a t-shirt, nigga. It's cartoons, nigga. That's the fuck
Got a
we
regular
was last
t-shirt
night,
on.
nigga.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna be in a different room.
For
Oh,
what?
Bill,
Nigga, hey,
oh,
it's
Bill, you
Chiefs, hey,
got you got an hour. You got an hour.
it's Chiefs Nation regardless.
It's about 9:30 my time.
Okay, okay. Now I thought you was finna get off in the next 5 minutes.
Oh, nigga,
He is. It's 9:30 his time.
That's 8:30 his time.
What time is it? Oh, me and you on the same time? I'll be up on the different time.
you in Virginia. That's a little east of me.
That's a
Yeah,
lot east of you, nigga. That's a lot east, nigga.
I
Like
thought you
12,
was
14. Bro, we had went to Virginia, bro. That drive is hell.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to take that drive
No, you're not. No, you're not.
weeks.
It's
Nigga,
over.
I don't gotta I
Hey,
don't gotta stay in that damn hotel you stay
you
in.
ain't coming here, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. All that shit.
You
Fuck.
you
Hey,
probably don't
I'm
got
a.
enough
Hey,
room in that bitch.
and when you come in this bitch, you gonna sleep right here on this damn chief couch,
But
nigga. You sleeping right there, nigga.
I already told you what I'm doing in that room.
Hey, no, nigga. You catching
I
this,
told that nigga I'm busting a nut.
they gonna get cheese. Hey, he ain't busting nothing in there. Look at that. That's where you gonna be sleeping at right there, nigga. Cheese Nation still too. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, man. The main thing. What's up, though, man?
Well,
How
shit. I
y'all
mean,
boys doing?
we can really talk about the game and shit before
My boy
Derek get on here.
JB.
Man, we can't talk about the game, man. I don't know, man.
Man, look, man. We had this conversation 2 years ago. 2 years
I'm
ago.
saying you keep
Nigga,
saying that.
hey,
Well,
nigga called me and Tez on three-way. Man, that is nigga here, Jalen Hurts ain't performing. And that's all I hear on the news today. Jalen Hurts has outperformed Pat Mahomes 2 times in the Super Bowl. That's all I hear. But
well,
two
y'all,
years ago, because they won, I was wrong.
you
What?
was. You still wrong. You still wrong.
All right, bro.
You still wrong. My nigga got three Super Bowls.
Bro,
He 3 for 2.
bro, we not we. It's nothing to argue, and it's nothing to argue from that standpoint, bro.
Exactly. And that's what the point I'm saying. You hear me? You
Well,
know
I
what I'm
can't
saying?
argue with you. You just like me when niggas talk about Alabama and Georgia. If you gonna talk about the longevity of it, I'm gonna win that argument all the time. But if we talk about the last 2 3 years of what Georgia's done, that's an argument.
We talk about the last 2 years what the Chiefs have done. Let's talk about it.
No, but I'm saying from a quarterback position. You keep bringing up the Chiefs, but I'm saying, nigga, there are quarterbacks that have played better than him the last 2 3 years, bro.
I beg differ.
I
I
know.
mean, if you go based off stats, then yeah. But if you go based off if you already been there, done that, and now you're trying to win Super Bowl, I beg to differ. Because if the stats really matter, why didn't Lamar Jackson get Super Bowl? I mean, get MVP or Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
Bro,
Just saying.
you know why he didn't win the MVP, bro.
Why ain't you win it?
Bro, because he already got two, bro. You know how that shit go, bro. And
No,
then,
I don't.
oh, okay.
I don't know how I go. Because to me, but no, but seriously though, the argument for MVP, the argument for MVP, and we'll get to the Chiefs game, but the argument for MVP is because the reason he didn't get it is the same reason that he should have got it. Shit don't make sense to me. So to me, he should have got MVP if it was based on what the shit meant the years prior or yesteryear. They changed it too much that niggas don't even know what it means. So that's why I think I don't even be
It
blaming the
don't
vote.
have no meaning, bro. That's what I told you. Like, I feel like I know we had this discussion, but I feel like I hate to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like whoever won that game between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, that was who's gonna win the MVP.
That was my dad thing, but the shit was already in. But to me, I
I just
think
feel
it's
like a nigga might, go in there and change.
no God, like
You know what
Right.
I'm
no,
saying?
I don't believe that's a. I mean, it's still a conspiracy, but I think that's a fair one. I think people can really be like, shit. Well, if that's the case, let's go and have the game. I mean, let's go and have the rewards before the end of the regular season. Like, have that bitch
Yeah.
on week 17.
Uh-huh.
If it's truly a
Right,
regular
right,
season
right, right,
reward.
right, right, right. Because
Yeah, go ahead and announce it.
they let a whole month play out.
Facts. So I think you will make people lead people to thinking that it is conspiracy because of that shit.
Yeah, you let a whole month play out, bro.
Especially that happened twice too, because Brock Purdy was up for it until what's called to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out my nigga too. You know what I'm saying, my boy. You know what I'm saying. So
We bounce back next year. Don't worry about it, my boy.
I don't know too. I don't know.
It
Y'all boy,
sound good though.
your
Actually,
boy
your
talking about.
audio straight too. That audio sound good.
Because
A couple.
your boy talking about leaving for nothing.
It's a couple of them talking about leaving.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
talking
don't
about
know how we
Debo?
go. Yeah, I don't even know how we're gonna be constructed next year.
I'm telling you this though too, and I hate to sound like a sore loser, because I am a sore loser, because nigga been winning, so I don't know how to lose. You heard me? But it is perks to losing this Super Bowl. Now I didn't want to lose that Super Bowl because it was that three-peat, so I wouldn't care if we would have
Hey, I'm gonna
won
tell
that.
you the perk right after this. Keep going though.
You say what?
I'm gonna tell you the perk right after this. Keep going though.
So my perk is the same way you believe it, that Pat Mahomes or the Chiefs ain't these superhumans. So that's one thing I feel like that it's like, damn, we gotta really take a look back and see how much of an advantage we have been taking of Mahomes.
Here we
Is it?
go.
No, I'm giving them kudos. I'm saying you like you said, like put it like this. I don't care what you say. I'm not the only one that looked at that nigga as superhuman. So what I'm saying is, obviously, our damn GM Brett Veach been looking at the nigga superhuman, because ain't no way we let niggas like Saquon Barkley go, Derrick Henry go, all these top names go when your focal selling point is
That's not
Patrick Mahomes.
that's not true though, Dean.
What you mean? How that not true?
Y'all are constructed like the New England Patriots, the San Antonio Spurs. Y'all not looking to go get these mega stars. You looking for pieces that fit how y'all want to win the game for cheap. Me and Bill just talked about this today, bro. Y'all literally have ran Pachinko into the ground just to get rid of the nigga in his fourth year. Just like y'all do every fucking running back. This is how y'all play football.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you keep talking, because the more and more you're talking, you prove my point of what I'm talking about.
What you mean? You say y'all trying to go get stars?
You no. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You saying exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. We don't need that shit no more. We can get pieces that fit, but now sometimes it's time to say, you know what, fuck it. We need another nigga beside him, especially since Travis Kelce about to do. That's what I'm saying. We can't go about that thinking no more, because obviously we done seen that ain't the route no more. That ain't it. We even as superhuman as Lamar Jackson is, they got that nigga Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Like, it's no reason we should keep going this route of taking the Pacheco's, taking the Kareem Hunts, taking the old wide receivers and shit like that. That ship it got us there, but now it's time to new look. The reason I'm saying that is because the nigga has sacrificed his money, because he ain't even top 10, and is he top? I think he just barely top 10 paid
That
for.
that's gonna change in a year or two.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying though. He not top 10 quarterback in
But
paycheck
he
wise.
changed the market though. He set the market, and then when it's time for him to come, he gonna be the richest, and then the market gonna reset again.
And
So
then so not only that though, to agree or disagree with that point, but and then also the nigga sacrificing his stats. Because ever since Tyreek Hill left, it's like, all right, bro, look, we'll sacrifice the win.
oh, wait,
It
wait.
is. He sacrificed his stats. I told you that. His stats ain't the same as 5,000 a year. But you
I
can't.
know. Because
But
he
you
don't
can't.
have Tyreek Hill. He ain't
But
sacrificing it.
no,
He don't
it
have
ain't.
Tyreek Hill.
No, what I'm saying is, nigga, it ain't that he ain't getting 5,000 yards. He don't have the people that's capable of getting 1,000 yards. So you're not gonna. That's what I'm saying. The superhuman aspect. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Why I thought Pat Mahomes was so superhuman is because Juju Smith-Schuster was a reject. Came to the Chiefs and was like, okay, shit, the nigga's great. Left the Chiefs and was a reject. Then came back and still a reject. But it's like, damn, he got to the Super Bowl with it. So what I'm saying is ain't nothing wrong with having these subpar guys, but you got to give that nigga at least something to work with when his game is off. Well, we got to get
Oh
something.
my God. You sound like you didn't even believe that.
I believe your ass gonna win every Super Bowl if you keep flip flopping. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga jump on every bandwagon in the
Eagles
world,
fan.
man.
I told you niggas before the season started. I
How does a nigga have a comeback like that?
said,
That
I'm
is funny.
a fan. I'm a Falcons fan. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. Any team that Michael Vick played for, and I told you niggas before the basketball season started that I was a Lakers fan.
No, you ain't. You ain't gonna bring. Look, I told you.
Timberwolves fan.
You and
I
Ted
was
is
a
the reason
Milwaukee
I
Bucks
fucking
fan. I
lost.
told
Don't
niggas.
bring y'all ass over here no more. You the reason for LeBron, and you the reason for this damn loss I just took. Y'all keep y'all fair weather ass away from my squads. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm pissed off now.
Let's think about this, bro. Ever since I've been knowing you, bro, the Lakers ain't really been hitting on nothing.
Got me fucked up. Is it fucked up? We
I
won.
think it's you.
We won when I knew you. I met
I've
you
been
in
knowing Steve all
09.
my life. I've been knowing Dean. I've been knowing Smooth all my life. Them boys been Lakers fans for a hot minute.
Nigga, I won two NBA championships since knowing you.
Yeah,
Three,
no,
really.
what, 2009, 2010?
2009, 2010. I met y'all in the beginning of
Yeah,
09.
you tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done won 3 championships. I mean, you might not count
Look
They
at my
went
boy
to
Bill
three. They went
face.
to three in a row.
Damn.
I went, come on, bro. Hey, Bill. Look.
Look at my boy Bill.
Nah, they did.
I beat the Celtics and I beat the Magic. Then we beat the damn bubble.
They lost to the Celtics first.
I'm talking shit, man.
They got
We
their ass beat.
lost to them in 08, then beat them in 09.
I know what it was. It's ever since you had that Magic Johnson jersey up in your room. That's what that was.
No, nigga. Cause I done won 3 Super Bowls. Hold on, T Will. What the fuck your ass like? I just playing T Will. The camera just jumped on you when you started laughing. I said, hold on.
Oh, you got your view like, well, whoever talked that person.
Yeah, niggas started rolling and they pointed to T Will. I'm like, hold on, we cracking up.
Always a nigga that's not participating in the jacket and get it.
What that nigga nailed it? Where he at?
He right here, but the nigga setting up most likely.
That nigga picture got the Jalen Hurts swag.
I don't see him. How y'all see him?
I'm here.
Oh, I see this nigga. Man, I thought that nigga
Got
had
the
more like
Jalen
the.
Hurts swag going
I
on.
thought they were more the Joker type shit. You ever seen that Joker picture? That looks just like that. Damn, man, I need to change outfit. Look at the fuck I mean. What's my
Yeah, bro, go put on another shirt, bro.
Hell no, nigga.
Hey, this gonna be our biggest episode. Yeah, you got a damn paper towel T-shirt on.
I deserve the way I look right now, man. The cheese down. I'm down. It is what it is, man. Actually, y'all need to be thanking God that your boy still alive today. Cause it was
Hey,
almost
shut the fuck up, man. Stupid ass shit like
nigga, I
that.
almost jumped out the same window I'm looking at right now.
He ain't bet nothing though, did it?
Huh?
You bet on the Chiefs?
Nah, I don't never bet on my Chiefs. I don't never do it. I feel like I should have because I don't bet.
No foul then.
Nah, it was a foul, man. Cause you gotta listen to this nigga in the group chat talk shit about a nigga that ain't been to not one Super Bowl, but you know that's neither here nor there.
What you talking about?
Yo ass, the same nigga that got your whack name.
You said I'd be talking like I've been to the Super Bowl.
No, I'm talking about your favorite player. I ain't sniffing one, but you be talking
Nigga,
like that.
I like Jalen Hurts just as much. Nigga, why you act like we ain't had this conversation
I like Jalen Hurts. Me and you agree on Jalen Hurts. I like Hurts. Right, I like the Eagles. I ain't gonna say that's my.
Oh, no, you
like
did say that. You did say that.
I want to see the 3-peat so bad, but
I appreciate that, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't get that 3-peat though. Man, you wanna know why I ain't get that 3-peat?
Why?
And this is a good segue. I ain't get that 3P because my nigga was supposed to perform. Because my nigga could have did the same exact shit that nigga did.
Okay, Dean.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't get that. That's why I ain't get that motherfucking Super Bowl. Because my
Okay,
nigga could have
Dean.
got on that
Pop
bitch and
it
said,
on.
my nigga could have got on that bitch and said hello Drake just like that nigga did. And better and the update, he could have brought Drake to that bitch.
Okay, okay. Hey, before we get started, this is Phone Home episode 3. Y'all boys got the flow. Let's
Hey,
go.
whoa, hey, let's not mention 3 right now. It kinda
Hey, hey, they made me share my screen and show Lil Wayne last performance now.
I want y'all to. I want y'all to do that for me, please.
So, all right, so first off, how do we feel like about Kendrick's performance?
Me personally,
Great performance. The message
I thought it was a great performance as well.
was amazing. The
Yeah.
imagery, even bringing Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam, that shit was golden. That's fucking
That was
golden.
fire for sure.
Okay,
No,
hold on.
that was golden. That
This
was
my,
that.
okay, I'm gonna address. I'm gonna say that because I don't really. I want y'all boys to talk. I want to hear how y'all feel, especially you and two. But I feel like it's too much fucking imagery, double entendres, and everybody be acting like they knowing what the fuck it mean during the show and all that shit. You don't fucking know until you get on Twitter and you be like, oh.
Hey, like back in the day, good point. To back in the day, you go on Rap Genius and see what them niggas just said. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but like everybody, oh man, he had Samuel L. Jackson. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck that meant till you got on the goddamn Twitter and Twitter said, oh, well, he was talking about taxes and shut the
But look, he said I'm your Uncle Sam now.
man, y'all got it, man.
I didn't get that until I actually started watching. The only thing I caught, let me tell you what I thought was real dope, was that it was like he had a bunch of black people making up the American flag, which for me, I was like, damn, what that symbolized. America was built on black people.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was dope.
That was the only thing that I caught. But this nigga, I go get on X or Twitter. This nigga, they said this nigga had a whole gaming control console.
Yeah, the X triangle square. Yeah, hey, that shit. And it was a playoff of Squid Games too, so that was fire.
Oh, I said, this nigga make me feel dumb, bro. that shit that I would have never got. You know what made me?
I had to go back and watch it too.
What that made me think like, it's like, bro, what in this nigga music that we'll never get because this nigga playing them little tic-tac-toe games.
But see, that's my problem though. I feel like Kendrick lacks this, and you gonna probably disagree with this, but Kendrick lacks double entendres and all that in his music, like other niggas. But he put it in the theatrics of what he's been doing lately in all his shows. But like, I would rather hear it in the music than like, you know what I'm saying, be trying to
but
figure it out.
when he drop it in the music, people act like they don't hear it though.
When he don't. Because they don't.
Just a
They don't.
Couldn't one argue that like that's part of being a great, artist? Like,
I'm talking about rapping. I'm talking about rapping.
But so you don't think Kendrick Lamar is king of the entendres? That nigga, hey, yes.
Nah, I don't
nobody
think
ain't got who got more entendres than Kendrick Lamar?
Wayne,
Shit,
Drake,
Wayne got more families. He ain't got more entendres now.
I agree with that.
That nigga is king of entendres.
No, Drake and Hove are 1 and 2, maybe 1A, 1B when it come to entendres.
No, Drake ain't standing.
whoa.
Yeah, he
Hey, hold on.
You heard that Pusha T. You heard that Pusha T and Kendrick when he got on that feature with Pusha T.
Yeah, I mean we did.
Man, Drake can't even hold a candle. That's crazy.
Time out. All right, cool. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see what y'all talking about? Do y'all hear the shit we talking about? Triple entendres, quadruple entendres, and well with a word for 5 entendres. At the end of the fucking today, don't nobody gives a fuck when we talking about Super Bowl performances. I'm not coming back in this bitch, and I have not mentioned one triple entendre Usher said last year. Not one. I don't care.
Usher is the singer though. We never
a performer. I'm talking about strictly performance. I'm talking about
but the
strictly
performance. So you don't think the performance was great?
the performance. The
People
performance.
arguing about the songs. I don't know the song. I don't know the song. But
No,
that's the whole thing about the performance. How many rap headliners have done the Super Bowl?
Right.
Just
I
rap.
agree. Yeah,
what
you're
you,
right.
I don't understand what's your point. Like, what's that point of
So the thing is, Kendrick Lamar, first off, that first song he dropped, nobody knew the words to that. You might have knew words to maybe a couple of those bars, but you didn't know the verses to that whole snippet, that GNX snippet.
No.
That shit was incredible. That intro, that was bomb. So folks didn't know that. So niggas was like, what is he saying? What is he saying?
Right.
But you had to be a real day one Kendrick fan to know that. And you had to, be on his new album to get that intro. The second song, he did the Squabble Up. All this shit was new and fresh. He only did a couple singles, big singles, but he only did that because back again, Samuel L. Jackson told his ass he wasn't playing the game the right way. Like, that's too loud. It's too ghetto. That's basically too black. Give the people what they want. That was the whole idea of the show, and people missed that. He was trying to, do it his way, and Samuel Jackson said, no, that is not how you play the game.
Okay.
No, I didn't miss that. I thought that was clear as day.
But I missed that.
I can rock with,
he
but I
said
can
it,
rock
though.
with. I can rock with that more if we ain't talking about his catalog. That's
Bro.
where you lose me with. You know what I mean? Play the game. No, these are your songs, nigga.
It's not like
ain't like we saying rap somebody else's song. We talking about your songs.
But see, the biggest criticism of the show was it wasn't that nobody said his breath control was bad, right? Nobody said
I didn't care about that though, Daryl.
But hold on.
That's you as an artist.
I had to tell my homeboy
that's
that
me
too.
as a fan. Okay, it's just like
No.
the Usher. Okay, hold on.
You an engineer. You an engineer.
Imagine if Usher got on that stage and the nigga was out of breath and he wasn't singing them notes how Usher did it.
People would be talking about breath control. They would say it's just bad.
Good nigga,
but it was great though because he had great breath control and he was dancing, he was singing, and he was hitting the notes. But see, people saying the performance was bad, but what was bad about the performance?
That's my question.
I just told you.
Song selection.
I just told you.
Right. You say song selection, but why
I ain't even talking about song selection.
Bad? Is it because it was all new songs and Kendrick and people want to hear hits, right? That's the whole thing about it. He say he want to do all rap shit, like he trying to do big singles.
Hey, Derek, oh my bad, you talking about my bad.
Saying, yo, this nigga got great breath control.
That's what I'm saying.
How hard that shit is, and then look, this nigga ain't even got no background track on down none of the verses. Dog, it was incredible, man.
Bro, let me say something right there.
He made his point. Hey, he did it his way, but it's like, damn, at what expense, bro?
It's just like IT, bro. I'm sorry to put it in. It's just like IT, bro. At the end of the day, right? We had a little hacking scheme going on for the school system. So they were telling us that, hey, can y'all put out a reminder for the people to make sure, they doing everything right as far as like spam emails and I can't get the word out, but just check type shit, check the spam, right? Don't you can tell phishing emails, you know what it is, right? So I'm in this bitch like, all right, make sure that your shit is connected to your G drive, make sure all that blah blah blah, make sure you got a 45 gigabyte, megabyte, whatever, blah blah blah. Right. Before I sent that bitch out, the principal got I sent that bitch to the sent that shit to him for he can send it out to everybody. And the first thing that nigga told me, he say, bro, I don't know about none of these teachers care about none of that shit you talking about. I just need you to write a paragraph saying, hey, look for this and that. The world don't care for all that extra breathing hard or whatever you just said shit about when it comes to a performance. What I'm trying to say is simplicity is what sells. And I'm not coming to it simplicity or whatever the word. If I say it wrong,
He said it right.
Yeah. I'm not going to the Super Bowl to think. I don't give a fuck.
But look.
I want to see Beyonce
Look,
shaking some
look.
ass.
Hey, Willio don't like that shit, but it's the truth, dog.
It's the truth.
No,
Yeah.
You ain't feeding to the
that is
crowd.
not the truth. That is not the truth. Because
I
if you look at Beyonce Christmas performance, nobody know none of them damn songs.
There was
Nobody
a new album from a country.
unless you a goddamn Beyonce fan.
What you mean? Do you know her country
The
album just
imagery.
won the
So
Grammys.
what makes Beyonce performance different or better than Kendrick Lamar's performance?
Performance,
She's singing too.
song quality. She's moving. This nigga, the best thing.
The nigga was moving the whole time.
Hey, we can't do that. That's no comparison, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It is
That's
a
what I'm saying.
comparison.
Come on now.
It is a comparison.
Bro, that nigga was crip walking. That nigga was walking down the stage the whole like.
The nigga ran from the 20-yard line to the other 20-yard line. The nigga went damn near 80 yards, bro. The whole show. And
Almost scored a touchdown, huh?
the nigga was gonna be
That's impressive to
You
you,
know how hard that shit is.
bro. And
we on this bitch. We on this bitch discussing execution.
That's crazy.
And the execution was
Just like the strategy.
I think
like
that's
the
what makes
strategy.
the show great, though. You know,
I don't know what they said.
Hey, we up here talking about this nigga had
new classifications on it.
We up here talking about this nigga had a better performance
Hey.
than Beyonce because that nigga did an
Hey,
HB
hold on,
dive.
I'm asking what's the
Because
difference?
that nigga did an HB dive from 180-yard line to the
But
other.
hey, let Willio talk. Let Willio talk.
No. That's the reason why I asked that. Because what are you rating Beyonce on? What are you rating
I
Beyonce?
just told you, performance, stage presence, everything.
So would you say Beyonce performance was better than Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
So, but you wouldn't say Kendrick Lamar's was better than Rihanna.
Well,
Kendrick Lamar don't even compare to Katy Perry.
listen. This ain't.
Rihanna ain't do nothing on the stage. She was pregnant, so
I ain't think it would. I told you.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think Rihanna's performance was that great. But she got a pass because she was pregnant and she ain't been out in forever.
Yeah, man.
So people gave her
And
that.
also,
Beyonce be performing and doing all that shit with classified hits, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar already performed his hits when
we talking about today though, bro. We talking about yesterday.
Okay, so if you just dropped a new album, right? Why you gonna do old songs? Did y'all watch that Apple Music? Not the Apple Music, but the NFL interview with Kendrick Lamar.
No, I ain't watched that.
Yeah, I did.
He said, I'm in the present. He said, I like the past, all that shit. He said, I live in the present. And today is who I am today. That's why he did those songs. Right. And I like the acapella version. So can't nobody tell me the Man in the Garden, the acapella, when them niggas was sitting under that light with them gold grills. That shit was hard.
Listen to me, bro. I felt like it was amazing. And I'm
gonna tell you what else was hard too. When he was supposed to say certain words, right? Like the PDF file shit.
Bro,
and he that what it is? Hold on. That backtrack, them ad libs and shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro. But
nobody do no shit like that on the live.
Bro, you are an artist, bro. You're an artist. So
but to say this though, you know, I kind of I really do believe Dink has a point. However, because most people, when they do show up, they just show up to be entertained. So I do feel that. However, the intricacy of certain little details that also makes, just like he said, I didn't catch that. I didn't come there to think. But there are elements that make that, because that was incorporated into the show, that's what made it great. For instance, you go back to like 1993, you can see like Michael Jackson performance. And they show in the crowd where they're holding up they're just doing all these little theatric stuff. I'm sure most people there, they would just came there to be entertained, just like Dink said. But that was there to solidify a certain moment in time. And it ain't no different from what Kendrick, what Kendrick did. Now, when I hear people say the performance was bad, my question is, how do you mean by that? Because I feel like you kind of had to know the album somewhat to kind of enjoy it. It was a bunch of or I put it like
this. Well, that go one reason why it was bad, but keep going. You didn't mention one,
and that's fair. But for instance, when you go see something like a main event, most of the time when something is on a world stage, it's kind of nostalgia, or I don't, if that's the term, but
Right.
that you know, it's like old school stuff it's like a moment in time that a lot of people, and I kind of feel like if you didn't know or if you wasn't somewhat familiar with the album, you kind of couldn't. And I can see,
That's what Dink's
it
saying
took
though.
for me to watch,
Right.
scroll through IG and stuff like that to see people like, damn, he could have did this and that. I was like, oh, I kind of get it. But to say that the performance was bad, I don't think that's fair because it looked cool just from a
It was aesthetic.
It's many layers to it though, bro.
That's what I'm
Let me
saying.
add on
Like,
to this.
So what?
Didn't he do the pop out though? Didn't he do the pop out show with all the fucking hits? He already did the pop out show with all the hits.
This is Super Bowl, bro.
the pop out is the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl, so
that's
you
the
got a
biggest
chance
stage.
to make fans on your new music. Ain't nobody buying no old shit. That's like you going to see Future to perform Dirty Sprite. He ain't performing Dirty Sprite.
No,
He better come out with all the hits, bro.
No, Darren, because that point right there gone because your boy's still selling more than that nigga, and he didn't drop. And Drake ain't dropped since I don't know how ever ago.
Hey,
So,
speaking of, meanwhile, the boy overseas packing out.
Man, hey,
Let me just say this one last thing.
still watching the Super Bowl.
It ain't nowhere in the
Watching
world
the
you told
Super
me
Bowl.
that nigga.
What you about to say,
nigga-
Willio?
I just want to say one last thing. In terms of the Super Bowl performance, maybe some people had a difference of opinion on the. You also got to take into consideration who's your audience.
Right.
That for the most part, I don't think more people are tuned into hip hop. Like not for that world stage. Not for that. So when and the only reason why it dawned on me is because I saw something. I don't know if somebody may have posted it or maybe something I was scrolling, but they showed footage of people just sitting down, not really engaged in the music, and it was like it was like a sea of older white people, different things. I was like, dang, that's not the audience. That's just not the audience for that. But it was a good performance, but I can kind of understand how it just didn't connect because for one, not everybody is in tune to hip hop like that.
Right.
What we doing?
Hip hop headliner.
But people would say that's the perfect audience.
Everybody saying they want the old hits. Them old hits ain't do better than the ones on GNX. That motherfucking GNX, 3-4 songs is his top songs of all time.
They just don't know it.
Bro,
Like,
stop.
Stop.
That's
where you being biased.
But it's because of the moment too, bro.
That's why I just say
This numbers. Then when Drake sued, we know the numbers inflated.
But still,
That's a
he
fact.
still was gonna do number one though. He still was gonna go number one.
Oh, he was gonna go number one, but the numbers were inflated.
He was still gonna go number one
by Drake. He was
He's
gonna go
still
number one.
That's like saying
The album was. I don't know about the songs.
Everybody saying. I don't like the fact when people try to put Kendrick Lamar with Drake. Like, oh, we wouldn't be discussing him. Why not? The nigga had 17 Grammys. Nigga had a Pulitzer Prize. The nigga platinum albums. The nigga got all the awards, all the accolades, and all the shit that you can have.
All right, cool.
Drake don't have.
I'm glad you brought that up.
He's critically acclaimed. Drake is a mainstream rapper, right? A pop.
No,
he's not critically acclaimed by the awards, by Pulitzer Prize, by any writing standards. But everybody say he's so great, but why he don't got the awards and the accolades that Kendrick has for being a great writer, a great rapper, as well as a great artist and a musician?
Well,
he don't got more awards.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
why not?
Ironically enough, Kendrick played the game more than Drake plays the game.
But how if he's part of the
because
system?
all that shit you talking about is controlled by politics.
But he's not signing Lucien Grange. The same nigga that high-fived Dr. Dre at the Grammys. You can't but you can tell me they ain't submitting Drake music and submit Kendrick music. The same awards Kendrick winning is the same awards Drake is up for nominations.
Bro, that's the biggest problem in all of this shit, bro. There's a person that everybody thinks is the face of the quote unquote industry, and it's really the nigga that's that everybody think is anti-industry is the most industry nigga that there is.
He
All
not,
this
though.
shit, bro, it is, bro, because
He
white
not.
people, it is, bro, because white people play a game with niggas. So this game that Kendrick think that he playing with niggas, they're actually playing it against us even more, bro. Like all
Why?
this shit that he winning, bro, because, bro, they don't want a nigga like Drake that's a mixed kid that's
Why
shining.
don't they want him if he
Bro,
Jewish?
they don't want that, bro. They don't want that
Yes, they
because,
do.
bro, they don't want
So
that,
why
bro.
they give him a $400 million deal? Why they
Bro.
put all the money in this nigga? Why?
Bro, because, bro, there's a stigma. If
Oh, no,
that's
no, let me ask you the question. Let me ask you a question. Who don't want it? The hip hop industry or the system don't want it?
the system,
So
He's
why the system pop him up so big?
bro. He doesn't go to the Grammys. He doesn't do all this shit. He
Drake
don't go to the.
always went to the Grammys. He stopped going. He stopped going.
Why
The
did he
nigga-
stop going?
Cause the nigga was losing.
Why he stopped? Why he was losing?
Cause Kendrick shit was better.
Bro, that's not true, bro. Kendrick shit is not better.
So
Bro,
hold on.
This is a great conversation, bro.
But see, this is what people don't understand about the Grammys.
It's not
right?
just about
the
Drake,
Grammys,
bro.
The Grammys is a okay. I'm a member of the Recording Academy. You can vote. Anybody that's a member of the Recording Academy, it's 14,000 members. Everybody votes. So it's not. It's your peers. So anybody in this live can join the Recording Academy and vote on particular artists for any category. It's not that these folks pick them; it's that their peers pick them. That's what it is.
No, bro.
Yes, it is. That's
bro,
how
you might have that vote that you're talking about, but there's also an electoral college vote. It's not just a vote where you just letting 14,000 people pick whoever you want to pick. And even if that is true, bro, that is a controlled game, bro. And this ain't even gotta be about
Drake.
Drake.
Like picking who win the Heisman,
though, bro. This don't even gotta be about Drake. You can leave Drake out of this. Kendrick is not the only black artist there is that puts out conscious rap music.
He the best though.
He's not. He's not, bro. There's
Who
many
better?
artists who can do the
Who
same.
better? Name somebody who better.
It's not about being better, bro. It's about who wins
when
all the time.
They did ask you a question, though. Niggas say who better, though. You gotta answer that question for them.
I mean, if you want to talk about Kendrick being the most, you proving my point. Kendrick is the most publicized commercial activist artist.
Everybody had these thoughts about Kendrick Lamar, but why they don't have these thoughts about Jay-Z? Got 24 Grammys. Kanye West got 24 Grammys. Nobody else got these thoughts about them. But when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, it's always
bro. It happened, bro, because he didn't win a Grammy for his best piece of work.
That's not his best piece of work.
A white man won it. Come on, bro.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Good
bro,
kid.
that's your opinion, though, Daryl.
Good Kid, Man City is
hey,
the
hold
most.
up.
That's your opinion, though, Daryl.
It connects more, but it's not better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Whoa.
I can give you several reasons why. First off, To Pimp a Butterfly. To Pimp a Butterfly is the biggest musical range of any rapper. The nigga did spoken word. The nigga did singing. The nigga did rapping. The nigga it's just jazz. You got soul, you got spoken word, you got every element of black culture in To Pimp a Butterfly that nobody has ever done.
Bro, who's disagreeing with that?
I'm saying that's why that's his best album.
Okay, that's his best album, but is Good Kid, Mad City better than The Heist?
I would say yes, but in my opinion, the nigga was independent and the nigga was making songs about thrift. No, I'm talking about Ryan Lewis, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. The nigga was independent and making songs about thrifting. And so think about what I ain't gonna say white people, think about what America likes, bro. Just American people. They love thrifting. They love going shopping for used shit. They love that type of shit, bro. That's why he had
We just talking about the 14,000 that voted, bro. I thought that's what we doing.
No.
But I'm saying
bad too.
Lewis and Macklemore.
My bad too.
Look, that's the intro.
Oh, a Good Kid, Mad City.
Hold on. My bad too.
See,
Not only that. Hold on. Let us get to the backtrack. So, because this your job, Smooth. You the host, nigga. I think y'all getting way off subject about two different artists where we were talking about just the performance at hand.
No, this was a part. This was
No,
No,
I'm
this
saying, but
part
we're
of it
going.
too.
I'm saying you're going deeper into it. We talking about the albums and who
But
had a
we
better
supposed to be
album.
talking about the Grammys. He just won 5 Grammys for not
Yeah,
lying.
yeah,
Right,
yeah. We talking about the Grammys too.
but now I thought we were talking about the performance of why somebody thought it sucked. But then that's when we start
Oh no,
criticizing.
we had been
Oh,
moved
so
past.
y'all done with it?
Yeah, we talking
Yeah.
about the
And
Grammys.
we let him, we let him out scotch
Okay,
free too for not
okay.
reading the room.
So
Yeah,
you weren't
that's cool.
listening, sir.
No, I'm making sure. I thought because what happened was T. Will made a point about the Super Bowl. Then that nigga combated, which made you combat to him, and y'all got to talking about the
No. We
Grammys and
talking about
shit.
the Grammys now. We talking about the Grammys because that's why we did the podcast after the Super Bowl and the Grammys.
No, okay.
Yeah. But my thing is, bro, it all goes back to, bro, like this is my personal feeling, bro. I I feel like the entertainment world, they play a psychological game with hip hop in particular. And I feel like Kendrick's best piece of work. Now, your opinion is To Pimp a Butterfly is his best piece of work. That's cool. To Pimp a Butterfly might be my favorite project, but worldwide, to Good Kid, Mad City is Kendrick's biggest album and most critically acclaimed. It didn't win against the white man. It didn't.
That's correct. But
Let me finish.
at that time, Ryan Lewis and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis album, right? So the whole thing was they were independent. They had like 3 big singles, right? And it was just
I get what
feel
you're
like
saying.
I feel like they had more exposure, and they had more exposure to the voting community at that
I get
time.
what you're saying. Okay, so let me finish. This run with Kendrick did not start. And so when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, I was a really big fan of that album. Built and Two, on the other hand, they didn't like it. They felt like he was pandering to the black activist world. I disagreed. But as time goes on, and you see what happens after every time a black person die from from police brutality or whatever the case may be, all they do is feed us awards and money to keep us quiet. And that has been no different when Mike Brown died. I think that was the first argument. Maybe when George Zimmerman killed the little kid. Grammys come up, we give the awards all to the
Trayvon Martin.
yeah, the conscious black rapper. Then 2020 come up, something happened. George Floyd passed. Okay, let's put Black Lives Matter on the back of our shirts. Let's put on Amazon, let's put Black Pride, da 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 da. They always every time something happens, they always feed us this shit. And every
Pacify you.
what you say?
Pacify you.
Yeah, they pacifies. And every time Kendrick is involved in these settings and these activists, and bro, you got to understand, like white people, there's a group of white people who will see a black man who's shining and have this vibrant feel about him. They'll be like, nah, I don't like that. I like the black man who's trying to get out of the struggle, who's trying to fight for stuff. Like that lifestyle ain't valuable. So every time I see this, bro, and when you let Kendrick Lamar rack up every award, it's like, damn, you shitting on every other black person who doing hard work. That's how I see it.
But that's saying that's basically saying Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve those awards.
Somebody got a TV on or something.
So you saying Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve those awards he got?
I feel like he deserves them, but there's other people that deserve it as well, bro.
If we go to every year, we can go to 2015, or no, 2016, we can go to 2018, we can go to 2023, and we can go to 2025. Every Grammy year that Kendrick Lamar won,
Bro,
and
J. Cole has two Grammys.
What J. Cole album was competing with Kendrick Lamar?
Forest Hill Drive, For Your Eyes Only was a conscious black rap
What year
album.
though?
He didn't get
What
shit
year?
for it.
What year?
I don't know what year. That
Okay,
was a conscious rap album. KOD was a conscious black rap album. He
but it
ain't get
wasn't
nothing
good.
for that
It
either.
wasn't better than none of Kendrick catalog. We
It's
know
not
that.
about being better, though, bro.
But what I'm saying is, but hold on. But what I'm saying is, if his catalog ain't better than Kendrick Lamar, how can you win?
I don't know. That 2014 for Hill, hey, that shit was nasty.
But see, 2014 Forest Hill Drive, we had to see what he was going up against. He didn't go up against Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar dropped in 2015.
That came out in
What y'all boys
2014.
think? What y'all boys think?
For Your Eyes Only came out in 2016.
Okay, so For Your Eyes Only 20. Okay, so he would have been up for 2017. So Kendrick didn't get no Grammy in 2017. He got a Grammy every other year. But who did J. Cole go against that won Grammys? That's what we have to see.
But what y'all boys think? How do y'all feel about the Grammy situation?
Because look, if you ask me, Drake got one for what it is, Take Care. Did he get one for Take Care?
Mm-hmm.
Did he get one for Way Too Sexy?
We're not talking about Drake though, bro. This is not about Drake. This is not a Drake and
that
no,
Grammy
but you saying the Grammy see a young guy shining, right? They don't want to give it to him. They want to give it to somebody that's struggling, right? But why does Drake continue to still win Grammys? You say he don't submit, but most recently he got Grammys.
He don't go. It
don't matter about him going. It's bad about him submitting. He still submit to those Grammys.
So how do y'all boys feel about the conversation?
I think you made a very valid point. Especially when I think about how Killer Mike boy, and I'm not trying to throw smut on his work because he is a phenomenal artist. And I know it's coming off like that. But when Smooth makes a point, because I was like, what? When I first heard it, I was like, wow, I never heard anybody, I didn't even know he had an album out, honestly. Like, so
who you talking about? Killer Mike?
Yeah.
But see, when I heard Killer Mike album, I thought Killer Mike had the best album in that category.
That's fair.
Whoever he went up against. And I listened to the album. Even that song, Scientists, what it is Engineers and Scientists.
Yeah. That got Andre on it.
That shit is amazing. That's an amazing song. It got Future, it got Under 3000, and it got Killer Mike with the cleanup verse. That shit was fire.
But let me ask y'all this: when it comes to and see, this is another thing. When we talk about Grammys, like what are we judging? Because I hear some people, for instance, going back to Killer Mike, some people may say, "Man, the album didn't sell a lot," but sometimes it may not be about record sales, and they may just look at it. They may have different criteria as to what deserves to be recognized.
To me,
they have a different criteria every year.
That criteria is a great project. So
like the MVP we were talking about.
A nigga can rap real good. A nigga can have bars, but can he make a project? So depending on, like, say for instance, Doechii won this year, right? She only sold like what 14,000, 20,000 first week or whatever. 11. But if you heard that project, that shit was amazing. That shit was amazing.
Great, man. It's a great piece of work.
That's what the Grammys a great body of work when it comes to the best hip hop album.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Grammys. That's why I'm kind of letting y'all talk because Grammys ain't that huge to me. I mean,
it ain't even that huge to me. It's just
because Drake,
that's the highest award that you want.
Drake.
It's not us.
Drake got the Drake. Like that's why I just.
Hey, hold on, Dean. When you talk, it's like you go in and out.
Yeah.
Look at that. So that's why I said my thing ain't with the Grammy. Like, for instance, Kendrick got that Grammy, right? With the big morale, whatever, all that. But you look at Drake catalog, like Take Care, and then you look at Certified Lover Boy is like the quickest hip hop album ever to go platinum. Like in a matter of weeks, I believe. So, like, to me, how is that not a Grammy?
Grammy worthy album.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is Grammy? It ain't, and it wasn't sold off anticipation either. The nigga was still that. You know what I'm saying?
See, when they talk sales, that's a Billboard award. So Drake wins all the Billboards award. Now, that's when you talk about sales and far as the numbers. That's what that particular award show come in. That's the Billboard.
Right.
But with Grammys, the Grammys look at something like, so okay, say for instance, Taylor Swift ain't win shit this year. It ain't necessarily about being the biggest artist. It's about making the best piece of work.
That's how I feel. Like I don't think record sales should come into play. If you, for instance, you know, if you go back to that year Cardi B won over Nipsey Hussle, I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's contradicting. That's contradicting the point, though.
Like that was a great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cardi B did good. Maybe that was just my opinion for that year.
But see, and then that's what I was
victory
gonna say.
lap.
But I was gonna use that as a point too. Because look, he said they panel to
I didn't even know that. That's insane.
Cardi B won. Cardi B still won though.
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you who else she won.
Nipsey Hussle though.
Y'all talking about.
Who
You went over Travis Scott that year too.
Travis Scott.
Oh,
hold on.
Hit some hard.
Astro World.
Travis Scott.
Astro World.
But then that year, Chance the Rapper won.
That's
but
who
Chance the Rapper album was
Travis
good.
Scott,
It was
Nipsey
great.
Hussle, and Cardi B.
Chance the Rapper album was that was the closest thing to Kid Cudi.
This criteria, wow, bro. Like I
don't think so.
It's the same criteria that when Good Kid, Mad City lost. Like, come on. So like, what we saying is like
right. But
I think Cardi B beat that Pusha T Daytona album too.
It all goes on who's voting, right? And who has a better connection with the people voting. People like the Cardi B story. How she came from, I guess, like from love and hip hop to the
no different from a presidential campaign. You got lobbyists, my nigga. That's what we talking about.
But look, how somebody like Cardi B win?
It ain't no reason that TDE won every award that night. Don't you?
But you talking about
Kendrick?
Hold on. Let me ask you this, Smooth. Let me ask you this. Did they deserve it?
Yeah.
No, he talking about the hip hop category. He talking about
nigga, don't you sign a TDE, nigga?
But Smooth,
didn't nobody care about it till Kendrick endorsed her.
Smooth, let me ask you this right
here. You did say that.
Look, let me ask you this.
Willie also funny.
You did say that.
Watch this though. Smooth.
What up, man?
Did they deserve it though? That's what I want to know. Did they deserve it? Did they
deserve all the
awards?
I only like speaking on the. I don't even want to speak because I'm my boy. But like
you got it.
But like even like the pacifying, like the he should have won album of the year. No hate, cause you know what I'm saying. You know what? Now y'all got it. You got it. Yeah.
Who should have won album of the year too?
Fuck it,
over Cardi. No, I'm saying I don't want to say disrespectful to him. To Nip.
Wow, she is. That's crazy.
Then you know who won the next year?
When did
Rap Song of the Year?
March 20th.
So it's like this ain't the criteria. Who
won next year?
The Racks in the middle.
The worst.
I ain't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I thought that. I thought they was just giving it away that time. I mean,
They be playing in our face, bro. They be playing in our face, bro.
What year that was? Nipsey won.
I think it was maybe like 2019, 2020, something like that.
It was the year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas don't win off the shit they supposed to win. It's like motherfuckers go back. That's just like Beyonce winning fucking album of the year after Jay-Z had a speech.
Man.
Come on, man.
But did she deserve it? I'm asking you.
No, she didn't deserve it.
So Cowboy Carter didn't deserve the Grammys.
Fuck no.
Who deserved it?
And I'm the biggest Beyonce fan
deserved it. Who deserved it? Hold on.
That other nigga deserved it to me,
Do this
though.
right here. 2025 album of the year Grammy nominees. Hold on.
Bro, that album did not deserve album of the year. From my perspective, my opinion, that album.
Okay. It didn't deserve it, right? So who deserved it?
I don't know. That album didn't deserve it.
I'm gonna give you nominees. Andre 3000, Blue Sun, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, Charlie XCX, Rat, Jacob Collier and Jesse.
My nigga want no nominee.
Hard and soft. Which one deserved it? Which one deserved it? And look, and
Who's the first nominee, bro?
The rise
my
and fall of the mid.
My nigga want no nominee. My Shabuzi, he want no nominee.
No. And Taylor Swift.
That's
People was complaining about that.
Do you
Shabuzi want no nominee?
God.
Do you hear this, bro?
Who's the first nominee, bro?
Dropped no album, did it?
He just hear this, bro?
Oh my
But
God.
hold on. Everybody saying Beyonce didn't deserve it. So which one out that list deserved it more?
I think you missing a joke, Dal. You missing a joke.
I think Jay-Z did that, but I'm just saying who deserved it more.
No. We talking
One
about
of them deserved it more.
No, we talking about the first person you just named.
Oh, Andre 3000?
He got nominated for a flute album, bro.
But any album can be nominated any category, so it can be a gospel
album of the year. What?
No flute.
Yeah. Why not though?
Yeah.
That's like hold on. I don't know what why y'all shitting on my boy, because that's just like Kenny G winning the album of the year.
But bro, it ain't like what are we talking about? It ain't got no lyrics. It ain't got nothing.
But it's different categories. It's different categories.
So you mean to tell me Metro Boomin can put out a dope ass beat CD, and that nigga get nominated for album of the year?
21 Savage had the best album in 2024. He ain't touched the Grammys.
Who now?
21 Savage.
He ain't submit. He ain't have no. He ain't submit.
You sure he didn't submit?
I ain't see him for no category.
Okay. All right.
So that means he ain't submit. But my thing is, okay, so this how it work, right? You submit your album, like say for instance, Metro Boomin can drop a beat CD, and then like he was dropping those albums, but he had people on those songs. But you submit it, and if enough people pick you for that category, then you get to be a nominee. So it might be like, let's say it might be 100 artists that submit for album of the year, and then they pick the top 5 votes or the top 6 votes. And so my thing is, that's just like Kenny G. We all know Kenny G is the best nigga on the saxophone and the flute. He can be for album of the year because all he make is instrumental music. So it don't matter like the category. It just matter album of the year can be from jazz. It can be from gospel. Kurt Franklin can submit and go against Beyonce. But my thing
we get that part. We just for that. We just like, man, for real. This what we doing, man.
But the album was like, it was a great album. It was a great instrumental flute album.
It wasn't.
It was good, but not album of the year good though. That's all I'm saying.
No. So the thing is, a lot of people know Andre 3000, right? Because Andre 3000 is known for like winning album of the year as well as winning at the Grammys. So a lot of people just vote based on his name as well. So they know he got a project, and so they pick him for that.
Man, you can't make this up, man.
See, you literally are telling us
he's sitting on his own
already thinking, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is that still don't negate the fact that the album was good. It was a great flute album. It was a great instrumental album.
Man, that bit was a flute.
I agree. I just don't think it was that. It wasn't that good.
But what album on that list was good? That's what I'm asking.
I personally think. I personally think if that's the case, you could substitute one of them. You could substitute Andre 3000 album for Dolce album, right? If her album was that good,
that's correct. But Andre 3000 probably got more votes than Dolce.
You know why? They'll give her the hip hop award though.
No. Hold on.
You can't get this. You can't get this over Andre 3000.
Nah. It ain't that. It's more people voted for Andre 3000 album. Dolce is not big. Her album only did 14,000 first week.
Nigga, how many did the flute album?
I said, who is she? That I was like, who is that? I never heard of her until she won.
And so my thing is, what album in that category was better than Cowboy Carter? Name one of them bitches. Well, the only one that's close is Taylor Swift, the Tortured Poets Department. That's the only one that's close.
Well, I guess it's just a bad.
Sabrina did.
I think that's the third choice. Sabrina Carpenter, but
she did her thing.
Exactly, but it's not better than Beyonce Carter. She did 500,000 first week, did a country album, did something different. I think that's the best one. Either that or Taylor Swift. Either if if Beyonce didn't win, Taylor Swift had to win.
Okay.
And then this is my thing here. Taylor Swift is the bigger name. Right. Taylor Swift does all the pandering to the Grammys, but they gave it to Beyonce. They could have just gave Beyonce the country album of the year and been done with it.
Also, how they did Beyonce at all the country award shows.
Yeah,
that probably played a fault.
Yeah, two and Willie, y'all got any lasting thoughts on this topic?
On the Grammys, I just hate when the Grammys don't speak for us certain occasions. It's like we picking and choosing. It's like the criteria not clear. No, then it's like I don't know, but then it's a standpoint. It's just like we using it as a standpoint. Like, look at this, but then it's like, well, yes, it's just confusing to me.
And yeah, I agree with that too.
He was trying to say something about like it's not for us. You said somebody's like it's not for us.
Oh yeah, man, the Grammys don't represent us, and I think
we need source words back, boy. Something like that.
Right.
So I think that kind of help us segue into the next conversation. It's crazy enough that this segueing, but like why don't we have our own shit?
We need to stop goddamn. Cause niggas don't go to the BET Awards. Niggas, the Source Awards was too hood for niggas.
Boy, that was too
stabbed. Did y'all not see? Did y'all not see what the BET Award last year?
It's on the head of sixes.
They had that bitch in damn. They was at Dre's.
Oh,
it was at Dre's. Like I remember watching that bitch. I was like, man, they had a club at BET.
Oh yeah.
But it's because
why do y'all feel like our community kind of like has like become so watered down from the standpoint of like representing us? Like we have all like niggas are more richer than they ever been.
Cause it ain't done right, bro. It ain't done like think back when shows and stuff was authentic, right? The BET Awards, it's starting to not represent us either, cause it's all fake. It's all put on. It's for TV. Like bring back, like I think we talked about in the group message. Bring back Rap City. Bring back 106 in Park. Bring back like that shit was real. That shit niggas connected with Big Tigger in the basement, nigga mama cooking like that. People that shit represent black people, right? Not this fucking Tyler Perry, BET/BET Plus. Man, no, man. Bring back Comic View, right? Like niggas fuck with shit like that.
It pissed me off that MTV is called music.
I think my question is how did we lose our way though?
Social media, man.
I just think social media, right? I was about to say that too.
People like, cause like back then, that's I think that lead on. That's kind of like the Michael Jackson situation. Nobody would be bigger than Michael. Because they didn't have social media. Now it's like celebrities are so accessible. And also, they don't really need the war shows anymore, for real. They social media platform, they could touch the people like that way.
You can't say that, though, because social media done blew our culture up in so many ways. Like, put the black people's culture, this shit. Nigga, you got trap in Japan now, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't think social media is the answer. I don't think so either. Go ahead. I don't think social media the answer.
I think the thing is back when the Source Award, Rap City, and BET Awards was out, right? All we had was cable, and maybe you can log in on like your desktop computer and go to MySpace, but the social media wasn't a big thing. You didn't see an everyday life of an artist, right? And then you didn't have so many avenues on how to get music. Like now, you can get music on Spotify, you can get music on Apple Music, Tidal, you can get music on Amazon. There's no central source anymore. Like, say for instance, when the mixtape era came out, you had two main sources, Dat Piff and Live Mixtape, right? It's like that era, and that's why so much of hip hop is going downhill, because there's no central source. There's no and I guess grading authority to grade the music and tell you what's hot and to have a voting. Like,
They
so
want
now
a
they can
creamer.
pump anything out to you. Like, it could just be anything. Like, and so that's my thing. It's like it's no central authority and it's no one source.
Right.
Everybody
But that,
They had to show up
But
there.
more people will
but
argue
because
it's easier to get on.
exactly like that exposed you to more now, right? Like the SoundCloud era was a great era. We got Chief Keef. We got motherfucking. We got
Uzi,
what's that boy name that did the
Uzi,
race?
Uzi.
We got Uzi. We got
TK.
so many. It's
Yeah.
like
Got
TK.
Triple
He's
X,
still doing the
Triple
race. We
X.
got man, we got all these like. So imagine if them avenues weren't
Tiller.
present, right? Like who?
Tiller.
Bryson Tiller. But then let
Hell
me ask you
yeah.
this. Think about this. With the mixtape era, we got Jeezy. We got T.I.
Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, you see the difference in
But
category? Like, see,
But
that's the
but
Right.
but
future
but
source.
but
Like,
but to their point though with the Wayne and Ti though, that because like you said, it was a one source. With now,
The drama.
you had so many people. Because if you want a big name, nigga, you want only way you heard a nigga mixtape, he had to be passing out at the gas station.
facts.
Like Wayne mixtapes were albums, Ti mixtapes were albums because they
Right.
named so when they came out with music, it was like, oh shit, they dropped. You know what I'm saying? So you could simplify it by saying it was a mixtape. I remember at one point in time where music wasn't so available that I used to ask too, like, man, what the fuck is the difference between a album and an EP?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, no, that ain't his album, that's his EP. I'm like, what the fuck? But that just showed you how much of unavailable music was at that time because now niggas just drop. I mean, shit, music so available now. Cardi B dropped one album and she's still relevant. So she's like, shit, let me just drop this one, boom, boom, boom. I don't have to.
That is an amazing point. That is an
Yeah,
amazing
right.
point.
But then
I
check
also
this out
think
though, the sales go down. The sales go down too. So all right, back when niggas was doing 500,000 first week or a meal first week, niggas can barely do 100,000 now. So that's a big difference too.
Well,
Without
I think those numbers are controlled. I heard Irv Gotti talking about that, and I'm pretty sure he would know. But he was just I think he was talking about Drake, and he was just saying like Drake
he was still like 15 million records. Yeah.
sell 15 million records, but
Yeah.
the industry has found a way to like marginalize those numbers that you can't really get a real count on really what you're doing. You know,
Well, to defense on that, everything was even controlled back in the day. I mean,
facts.
oh, I'm not disagreeing with it, but I'm
right.
I'm just
Because I
saying.
mean, it's just like I can control numbers back in the day. A nigga can say shit, go buy my album, then a nigga mama and bought 100,000 of them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
They said Lil Wayne was doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
never
agree with
know.
that. I agree with that. Yeah,
I
So
agree with that.
That's
But
just like that nigga be like, man, I'm finna go buy 10,000 copies of your album. You know, like nigga.
facts.
that's right.
Niggas is
But
doing
look,
that shit.
everybody had them though. You cannot lie. Everybody had Lil Wayne Carter 3. Everybody had Jeezy Trap or Die. Everybody had that shit.
Yeah, that was a hurricane.
But you
But
can download that trap or die though.
we
That
getting off
that was
topic.
like a
We getting off
hurricane.
topic, but you want to know if you this how you know if you were hard like you was hard as fuck. If a nigga bootlegged your shit
Oh,
and
yeah.
he still went and bought that shit
Yeah.
after he bootlegged it, nigga,
Hey, Boosie
you
had
that
fans
nigga.
like that.
Now,
Yeah.
hey, see, people weren't buying Boosie shit. They were just bootlegging it.
Yo, just bootleg
That's
this
the truth.
Hey, now
Yeah.
Boosie had some
But
hardcore
see,
fans
a
though.
nigga like Lil Wayne,
Nah,
they
yeah, but they were
Lil
still
Wayne shit
bootlegging.
and buying his
Right.
shit.
No, they were bootlegging this shit still, T Will. That nigga came out with the candy paint talking about that shit.
No, I
Like,
mean, no, I'm not denying.
nigga, like, niggas ain't buying my shit, but want me to fuck with them type shit. So it's like, shit, Boosie was getting his ass bootleg. But back
All
to the
right,
subject.
so cool. Like my next question is like, how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's, it's so much division. I seen somebody say here this the other day, like Beyonce is like the answer to the DEI type situation, and my question is like, with us having all of this, this money and all of these, all of these proclaimed billionaires and stuff like that in the black community, how do we kind of like try to bring some of this shit back, you know what I'm saying, or create futures that we, that we could rely on versus, worrying about, integration, segregation, the Grammys, and all of this type of stuff? Like, is there an answer?
Yes, it is an answer. His name is LeBron James. Exactly what he doing for his son is what everybody else should be doing for theirs. That's why I didn't care about when people were talking about the what's the word, nepotism and shit like that. The niggas criticizing the same shit that white people do. Donald Trump.
I was like, man, that's stupid.
Donald Trump coming that bitch rich because his daddy was rich. Well, shit, I'm gonna use that investment to be richer for Donald Trump the fourth can be rich. Like that's the problem with us when we use our black privilege and get scrutinized.
Mm-hmm.
White people like fuck it, shit, yeah, Billy coming like that was to them that's understood. To us, we in this bitch, and you know, with Stephen A. Smith stuff, that's my favorite one. But even with him, he on the white man platform, so he has to scrutinize LeBron, which that's his job. But then again, to me, I feel like it should be a stance on something like, you know, I'm not gonna even talk about Bronny James' game because I feel like that's still gonna lead, even though I agree with his nepotism. I'm still throwing some salt on it because I got to criticize the kid. And he a pro player, so he's
That's kind of
supposed
my
to.
point, though. That's kind of my point. How do we, like a nigga like Stephen A. Smith, like at what point do we say, okay, we going over here? You know, like who
I
going?
think it's too late.
Some people play like
I think we should have went instead of following Martin Luther King, we should have followed Malcolm X. Because now that we into society, right? It's all about, I guess, integration, right? So I feel like it'd be so hard to just branch off and just have only like a hip hop or R&B award show without all the rest of the music. Cause like people like Shabuzi, right? He does country music. So if you have one country artist, I feel like you have to invite all. And that's, you know, that's like even like with being employed, that's the equality standard type of thing. So it's like hip hop. What would hip hop be if we didn't let Eminem in the game? If we didn't let Big Pun in the game? So that's the thing.
Well,
Of that.
I think that's true, but I think you kind of control the narrative. It ain't necessarily about not letting them in. It's about controlling your narrative. And I feel like that's kind of like what we've lost in all of this is like being able to control our narrative. Like even like me and you having a debate about Kendrick, you know, having all these awards, because I'm coming from a standpoint of like the white man's controlling this. You know what I'm saying? But if we had our own shit and Kendrick was winning this in the black so-called black media, me and you might not even be arguing. You know what I'm saying? So I
But
just feel like it's a lot of stuff that like we're not necessarily controlling our own narratives on.
But see, how can we control it now to the point to where like, okay, so think about when the Grammys were created, right? I think it was like 1950s. It's been cemented for so long.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff it would take a
Even
lot
like
of
the
time.
Billboard, I
But
think
you gotta start somewhere though. And it's like
Right.
black people to me, black people like it ain't worth starting. Ain't nothing worth starting. Ain't nothing worth starting. We'll just keep going on and we'll keep having these conversations, but ain't nobody starting shit. You know what I'm saying? And but we love talking about it. We love having these think pieces about all this shit, but don't nobody start nothing like a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? You got Walmart.
or is it they won't let you start?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell you the answer. I
Because
know niggas, I know Jay-Z got a liquor brand. I know he in liquor. I know
because they let Jay-Z get a liquor brand. You
but
know
that's
why?
what I'm saying though. But that's what I'm
Because
saying.
that's like feeding poison to the community.
Right. But that's what I'm saying though. Like we don't have grocery stores. You know, everybody want to boycott Target. You know you're not boycotting
He's
Target.
not
Check this
boycott
out. Check
Target.
this
You know
I
out.
think
what I'm
that's
I
saying?
got a better
Target.
one for you. A lot of people ain't gonna like this one though. Think about this. Revolt TV. Who had Revolt TV?
Diddy.
And what did it? What happened to Diddy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, and then remember what Bill Cosby was trying to buy.
CBS.
They you know, they ain't gonna let you.
You know what? I was, but before you brought that up, I was just thinking to myself, it's hard for us to control anything. We don't have no real media outlets. You know what I'm saying? But you
Facts.
know,
And they ain't gonna let you get no media outlet in their territory. Basically, we would have to start our own country.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, like we would have to have our own piece of land to start that because they ain't gonna let us take over. They ain't gonna let us have.
But see, that's the thing though. I think that's another issue. I think there is like a fear of like taking over. I don't even think like it should be an idea of like black people trying to take over. It's just necessarily about sustaining on our own. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. I
And,
agree with that.
and I just think it's kind of odd. I like because you say that you say like they won't let us have these type of things. Well, I just think it's kind of odd that like we don't even hear about the stories of somebody not letting you have a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Or a Walmart or you know what I'm saying, your own cars. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have nobody trying to do none of these things because you said it earlier, it takes too long. You know what I'm saying? But you got to start somewhere. And
And
don't
then look,
that's and I think I don't blame the white man. I think it's more so on us because don't nobody really want to get started in these industries because they take so long.
but
And the
then
quick money and the
I
quick money,
agree.
quick money is associated with liquor, is associated with
Bro,
clothing brands,
Yep.
associated with NBA money, NFL money,
bro.
Right.
agencies, all that type of stuff. But ain't nobody really going out trying to create a logistic type company like FedEx, UPS, because it
But
takes too long.
well,
But then,
that's exactly smooth. So that's why my answer was LeBron James because LeBron James. That's the problem because the people that starting those companies, most of them. I mean, I ain't gonna say most of them because ain't like I did just a whole bunch of research. But for the most part, those people that, like you said, take their time, they can afford their time. Like Donald Trump can invest in a $1 million hotel or whatever and let that bitch grow because shit, I got a security blanket. Like that shit don't work. Like, hey, Dad, I need another million. Fine, go ahead. So that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Like,
I agree
with
with that. I agree with that. I
with
agree with that.
LeBron, that's why I hate the nigga as a basketball player, but love the nigga as a nigga. But it's just I think it's just it should take time, but when they got a security blanket, you can take that time.
But how much time? Like when are we gonna take something? And like I said, okay, you might not have it as a individual, but if you have let's just say LeBron and Jay-Z got together. Okay, that's $2 billion. You know what I'm saying? Or however much money they got.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So, or the nigga who Robert Johnson, he worth like 8 billion. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of these niggas be in like private equity. They be doing real estate. They be
but
making
Robert Smith worth
Robert
8
Smith. But yeah, they be making money on the back end type shit. But like, when are we gonna see like the front end type shit? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of niggas involved in stocks and bonds and shit like that and real estate, blah blah blah. But I just think it's a lot of stuff
Like when
that
you gonna see a black on Walmart type shit? That what you're
yeah,
saying?
like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because when you
And
got the
then
guy situation pop up and everybody want to boycott, where's she gonna go?
but then think about this, Smooth. You just said it, right? It's okay. The richest black man in America only got $8 billion, right? And it's only what how many black billionaires, right? I think
Like nine.
Tyler Perry it got 1 billion, right? It's only like 10 billionaires, but how many white billionaires are there? You see what I'm saying? Like, and that
Yeah.
I feel like that's an issue right there.
No, but no, I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's an issue
I
because
don't think that's the issue either.
because those billionaires, they don't use their money. They
Yeah.
use everybody else's money. That's the whole name of
What
the
you
art
do what
of
you
this
supposed
game.
to, yeah.
Yeah, you use everybody else's money. So it shouldn't be a reason why we can't go get a collective of money and then that credit that you got with you and this person and you be able to go to Chase Bank and go get a $5 billion loan to go create an infrastructure.
But what kind of infrastructure? A media infrastructure?
But that's what I'm saying though. Those I feel like those are the only things that we are involved in. You know what I'm saying? Is
That's what. Yeah, like for instance, all our shit is based out of entertainment. Everything.
right.
Like ain't a
Yeah,
rich nigga.
correct.
Ain't a rich nigga in that bitch saying, "Oh yeah, that's my Walmart over there," or something like that. Now I do know a nigga
Only that too. That you the Robert Smith guy and the David Stewart. David Stewart, his source of wealth was IT. Robert Smith's source of wealth was like private equity.
Mhm.
Yes,
And
I mean
the rest on there is basketball, music, and they say Alexander Karp was software, but he looked mixed. You know what I mean? Like so that I don't count him. You know.
But hey, I'm glad you said that because that was actually gonna be my next point. White people don't do that. They don't do that at all. We like the only race. Like it'd be funny with Pat Mahomes when Smooth make fun of that, but we really do our own race a disjustice, like big time, like hugely. Like it's so many.
They made us do that though.
No, I agree with that, but I'm also saying that is his answer, and I ain't trying to take a shot at you, real, but his answer is the typical of everybody in our culture. Like we would discredit, like a nigga went viral for making fun of Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes, and it was like, nigga, I'm cheering for Jalen Hurts. Nigga, like why? Shit, because he the only real nigga in that bitch.
Right, Drake and Kendrick.
Drake, like when he saying he not like that nigga, them white folks made money off us making fun of a nigga that's black. This nigga, a nigga that claimed that he's black. He ain't never. I never seen Drake say he played the fence. But even if he did play the fence, the nigga's still black. He said he's black.
End of the day, the nigga daddy he got a nigga daddy from Memphis. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
so no, but I don't want to go to that. I want to go to that. No. Let's just keep it here. So that's another issue. What we're talking about, why we ain't reached that level, because it's all we are segregated within our own race. Like I know y'all will hear the light skin versus dark skin. I ain't even just talking about that, because even white people don't realize white people are just as mixed race as we is. But they German, they Irish, they Jewish, but they don't even give a fuck. They like, nigga, you white.
But have you ever noticed a white nationalist won't mix with a Jew, or a redneck won't mix with a Jew?
Right.
Well, but that's because the Hitler shit. I ain't saying that's far beyond the race.
Because white people ain't fuck with like rednecks ain't mess with Jews. They just don't. It's different sets of white people, and they won't mix. They won't mix, and that also is a thing. Like with, if you ever notice, like with African culture, African culture won't necessarily mix with American
blacks. Yeah,
and vice versa.
But I'm glad that's my point. And I know I keep saying that's my point, but that really is my point when you say that shit, because they can afford to do that. They already got the point was. They already can afford, like, this white dude, blue hair, can afford not to say, "No, nigga, you ain't part of us." Because my blue hair, blonde hair daddy got cash. My Jewish daddy got cash. So even if I don't want to intermingle with you, I still got that cash. Or however you saying, they don't fuck with each other.
I think
we ain't got that many rich light skin. Hey, I'm gonna stick with light skin. We got to team up. But that's what I'm saying.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna say this. And I think me and Built had this conversation.
Where that nigga go?
He said he had to do.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so bad at to the mic, nigga.
Bro, like the idea that black people don't have money, I think it's another, like, one of those things that, like, the media has, like, pushed in our head, that black people don't have money.
Hey, facts. I believe that
niggas got money. Niggas got cash.
Cause black people spend the most money. We're the reason why all the brands, the Nikes, the Gucci's, the Louis, the fucking Hennessy, the XBOs.
Oh, hold on, y'all remember that?
I agree with you on that. But I'm out.
We also spend the most money we don't have either. So
that's what billionaires do. That
what
was
Kanye say in that song?
billionaires spend money they don't have.
Yeah.
no, but they also spend the money they don't have that'll get them more money.
But what they spend
so
on
they can't
things,
have.
they spend it on things to get black folks spend shit on. Like say for instance, a nigga might get it. Let's say for instance, a nigga get in a wreck and get $150,000. Where he finna go buy? What's the first thing a nigga gonna buy?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You gonna buy another $150,000 car?
I mean, hey, and no cap. I'm one of those type of niggas. So I can't like when I wreck my damn Camaro. I thought I was gonna get about 6 bands, 7 bands. I got 15. Get my stupid ass do. Go get a car for 18.
But see, and black folks have to me.